So OPR interprets, administers, and enforces Circular 230. Those of us that are enrolled agents, CPAs, attorneys, or annual filing season participants know that successful practice requires technical skills and adherence to ethical and professional standards. Everyone else may be ethical and professional. We're required to follow specifically what's in Circular 230. So the ethical conduct reinforces confidence in tax administration before the general public. Everybody benefits from a stronger, more ethical tax system. All right, so how does an investigation at OPR begin? Well, IRS employees can turn you in. In fact, work paper 300.1, which only came up during the marijuana, when we were doing marijuana conferences, every single time you interact with the IRS in person, especially, they fill out a form. 300.1 is part of their audit packet. And in 300.1, they address, should we consider preparer penalties, right? And it's signed off by the employee and potentially the manager. Very interesting. So IRS employees are where most of these referrals come from. Treasury Inspector General may refer you in. Department of Justice, although I think that's less likely since we don't have a tax department there anymore, criminal tax. A state licensing body could turn you in. And of course, clients could be unhappy with you and turn you in. So mandatory referrals come in if there's a willful tax understatement, 6694B, you automatically get referred to OPR. If you're promoting a tax shelter, if you're aiding and abetting understatement, or IRS referrals made in on Form 8484, those also get a mandatory referral. Now, there are some discretionary referrals, and these are the most common ones. Failure to provide required records upon request, improper negotiation or endorsement of client's refund check. You know, you're probably not supposed to even take it to the bank and deposit it in their account for them. Frivolous or knowingly false submission of information. Frivolous or knowingly false submissions, all found in two places, 10.34 and 10.51 of Circular 230. And then 10.22, lack of due diligence. They can refer you in. So you have an audit. You know, we've had Jason Doutry on to talk about that. So that I have a due diligence audit, and I have 1,000 due diligence items, 1,000 forms 8867. And on 2 of them, it doesn't look like we did a good job. I don't think anyone is going to refer you in for a referral to OPR. I have 200 of them, and they look like they're a pattern of abuse. Well, that's getting closer to getting a referral, right? It's still discretionary, but you're getting closer.